Welcome to the court. I am its Jester. Let's see, where were we? Okay, let's resume. We only have gotten the submarine ending so far, which isn't the best, but we can work with it. Just let me go to the... Let me go to the flow. Okay, so here's where we were. Let's see, where do we want to go? Let's go here. Junpei turned around, Lotus gave him a look.
We really don't have a choice now.
Okay, yeah, we gotta pick our door.
We can't let his sacrifice go to waste. Right?
Like you even mean that.
Back. Where are we on the flow? Okay.
You say something?
No, it's fine. Lotus is the one who's keeping it real throughout this. She's just like, she needs to get back to her kids.
No, nothing.
It felt wrong, but he had to agree. Then suddenly Santa spoke.
Yeah, but we're not done choosing yet, are we?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, we haven't decided who's going in what door.
Okay, we already went through 8 once, and that didn't really lead us. That led us to the submarine. That led us to another choice, and then we chose 2, and then we went to the submarine. And then we went to 2, and going through 3, that leads you to the submarine. The submarine, where everyone dies.
Ah, yes. Yes, that's true.
Enough of this screwing around. Let's decide. You first, Lotus. Which door?
Yeah,
Got
okay,
it.
everyone
You're
pick
next.
their doors.
What?
They're picking their... Pick your door.
You're gonna get...
Pick your door.
All right.
I know your choices.
Junpei?
Okay. Door 7, we haven't checked that. What's behind door number 7?
I think... I'm gonna go with door 7.
Okay. 7 it is.
Yeah.
All right, then. That means June's got to go through 8.
Yep.
What? Why?
Because we can't go through the same door.
What?
We've already split up once before when I wanted to see the body, and Junpei stupidly did not pick up the bracelet. We should have picked up the bracelet.
If the 6 of us are going to keep going without leaving anyone behind, there are only 3 ways we can do it.
Plan
Have
A.
3, 5, and 8 go through 7, and 4, 6, and 7 go through 8. 4, 5, and 7 go through 7, and 3, 6, and 8 go through 8. Or 3, 6, and 7 go through 7, and 4, 5, and 8 get 8.
So much math.
There are no other combinations. In other words, 3 and 4 and 7 and 8 can never go through the same doors. You get it now?
As Santa finished, June looked over at Junpei, tears welling up in the corners of her eyes. Have we already split up at this point? Beck, where do I check my inventory?
Oh no! You're saying we aren't gonna see each other again for a long time.
We already split up before because I wanted to see the dead body. Junpei felt just as June did. He wanted to be at her side through whatever trials we're preparing to face. Did we go through that door this time, or did we go through the kitchens again? I need to find a way to check my inventory. There we go. Check my inventory. Is there a inventory I can check? Back. No. No. Okay, whatever. It's fine. But he knew if there was 5, he had to swallow his feelings. In order for the 6 of them to move forward, he and June had to be separated. He looked at June. He was scared to lose her, but he swallowed and steeled his resolve. He did his best to smile.
Hey, come on. You're making it sound like we're never gonna see each other again. We gotta split up, but only for a while. This is just like when we went into the 4 and 5 doors, remember?
Yeah.
We got split up then too, but we all met back up.
Okay, so this was the one where we split up again.
I'll bet 7 and 8 are just like that.
You mean they're connected somewhere?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
June, like, we have a man unconscious on a bed right now because he drugged himself to keep us from arguing. Come on.
I'm sure they're gonna connect somewhere.
Why? What makes you think so?
Because it happened before. Also, I played this game before. I know it does.
If they don't, then neither team can get through door 9. In other words, the game would end right here. Zero's been on top of his shit so far. I don't think he'd blow it now.
We literally couldn't get through these doors because the batteries were missing.
I'm damn sure that son of a bitch wants to have his fun as long as possible. He's not gonna end this game until we get through the 9 door.
June said nothing.
Everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna see each other again. I promise.
Yes. Promise?
Yep. Oh, back. I don't know why she's so much more scared this time.
You guys are done, right?
Yeah, they should be.
Anyway, that's pretty much it. Clover and I will both go into separate groups. I figure I'll take 8 and Clover can take 7. Any problems with that, Clover?
Clover's not doing so hot.
Whatever.
All right, we're ready to go then. Let's move.
As Santa's commands, the group split up and headed for their respective doors. Clover, 7, Junpei walked toward door 7. Santa, Lotus, and June headed for door 8. For a long moment, they stood in front of the door. 7 took a deep breath.
You guys ready?
As we'll ever be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go.
It's open.
A narrow hallway stretched out before them. 7 and Clover leapt through the door.
Let's do this!
Yeah, we gotta
Hurry!
run. We gotta go. The moment they did, their bracelets beeped. The detonators in their bracelets had been activated. Okay, yeah, cool, that's fine, I guess. But as he was about to step over the threshold, he stopped. Junpei stepped forward to follow them, but as he was about to step over the threshold, he stopped. What? He looked to his right, toward door 8. June stood there, a mirror image of Junpei. You guys are gonna get everyone fucking killed with your nonsense, I swear to God. She turned and looked toward him. Their eyes met. They nodded.
June.
Jumpy.
Oh my God, you're gonna get everyone fucking killed. Their farewell took almost 1.5 seconds.
What the hell are you doing, Junpei?
Then someone took a hold of Junpei's arms and hauled him bodily through the door. This is so wild to me because, like, I'm not sure, because of the flow, I'm not sure if we actually split up before now to go through those doors earlier, or if this is the first time splitting up. But if this is the second time splitting up and they're acting this way, it's freaking hilarious. Then again, I guess it would make sense if tensions were higher after Snake went missing. He heard the sound of a number door slam shut behind him. Yeah, we gotta go, gang.
Only 81 seconds left! No time to waste, guys! Let's get moving!
Run! Junpei, 7 led the way down the hallway. Junpei and Clover followed him as fast as they could. After what seemed like far more than 81 seconds, they reached the end of the hall.
The door on the left! I can see the dead!
There was no time to rest or catch their breath. All three slammed their hands in quick succession over the scanner panel of the dead. Okay, so they're safe at least. Some ASMR for everyone. Heavy breathing ASMR. Still trying to catch his breath, 7 leaned heavily against the wall.
It stopped. It's...
Okay, we're just all slowly losing our minds. It's okay. His smile seemed forced and a
This
little
is the
crooked.
second time we've gone through one of these numbered doors, but... Whew. You never really get used to it.
I'm kind of getting used to it, but then again, I'm in a chair at a computer. Clover smirked at him.
I would have thought a guy your size would have bigger balls than that.
Holy shit, Clover! Oh my God.
What? What the hell did you just say? Say it again! I dare you!
She said I would have thought a guy your size would have bigger balls than that.
You have no...
You want to die?
Dude, don't throw down with her. She's like a high schooler.
I'd like to see you try.
She's picking fights because she's upset about her brother. She's just channeling that anger towards a target, and you're there. Don't give in to it. You're making it worse.
You fucking brat. All right, let's go.
You're really gonna square up with her? You're really gonna throw hands with her? Look, why would you agree to this fight? Because, okay, if you win the fight, you beat up a little girl, and you're a monster. And if you lose the fight, you got beat up by a little girl, and you're a joke. No scenario do you win. Why are you doing this?
Hey, calm down, guys. This isn't the time for this.
Yeah, Junpei's just like, oh god, at least she's not coming for me.
It's not gonna do us any good.
It's like, okay, whatever.
Gosh.
I'm just waiting for it to be like, I'm gonna kick his ass. Junpei, hold my headphones. Hold my headphones. It's like, Junpei, hold my hat. They're like, Junpei's here just holding their accessories, just like, okay, I guess we're doing this. Sometimes he wondered if the doors and puzzles were really the greatest challenge they face. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Wait here for a minute, alright? I'm gonna go see if there are any other doors.
Junpei, don't leave them alone together. They didn't respond, but Junpei wasn't in the mood for conversation anyway. Junpei's just like, you know what, if they fight, they fight. I just don't want to be here to see it.
We just came through this door. And of course it's shut tight.
Yeah.
There's a short hallway on the left here. And an iron wall. I doubt I can get through it.
At last he gave up and returned to Seven, who was tapping lightly on the wooden door.
This door's the only option we've got, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like it.
Hey, something's written on the door. On that iron plate.
It says operating room. If this thing's telling the truth, there could be body parts inside here.
Oh god, why would you want to find that?
Well, this is probably not going to be pleasant.
Something about it made Junpei feel nervous. Yeah, probably the talk of body parts, dude.
Well, there's no point to standing around. Might as well go in and see what's waiting for us.
Seven grabbed the brass knob and slowly opened the door. Is there a cadaver in here? The creak of the hinge sounded like the groan of an old woman.
What's wrong?
No, it's nothing.
A chill snaked its way down Junpei's spine.
Let's just go.
Quickly, he gathered what courage he could and took the first step into the room. Seven followed, with Clover right behind him.
Huh?
Part of the room past this door was obscured by a screen. Oh god, that's where the bodies are.
What the hell is this?
Why don't we take a look?
Hey, Clover!
Clover's curiosity got the better of her, and she darted past Junpei to peer around the screen. What did you think you were gonna see back there? Her scream nearly blew out Junpei's eardrums.
Clover!
He and Seven ran to Clover to see what had frightened her.
What's wrong?
They rounded the screen, and the cause of her outburst was immediately clear.
What the hell is this?
That's a mannequin. That's not a dead body, that's a mannequin. Like, you can see the notches right here. That's a mannequin.
Is this a corpse?
I think it's a mannequin. It was something that looked kind of like a human lying across some sort of bed. It's a mannequin! No, not a bed. An operating table. Why are they operating on a mannequin? The table was set on a rusty steel lift and had a cluster of bright operating lights shown across the ceiling. Is this another robot?
We should probably take a closer look.
Yeah.
Slowly they approached. Yeah, it's not real. As they got close to the body, it became clear it wasn't a body at all.
This is...
What the hell? That's just a huge doll or something.
Yep.
Doll?
Clover did not look terribly comforted. Slowly, she approached the operating table and looked intently as possible from as far away as possible at the thing. Junpei could see her relax.
You're right. It's only a doll.
You're just a doll. You can't hurt anyone. Car crash. Maybe it's haunted like Annabelle.
Man, it really scared me.
You're just a doll, Annabelle. You can't hurt anyone. She heaved a great sigh of relief and wiped a few drops of sweat from her forehead. Seven smirked.
Well, I guess it would have been weird if you actually had any balls.
Shut it! Don't you start with me, fatty.
That was unnecessary on both ends.
Oh, what's this? You want a piece of me, short stuff?
Why are you picking a... Why, 7, you're the adult here, be the adult here.
Yeah, bring it on, you whale.
Hey, guys, not again, okay? Seriously, knock it off. Jeez. Anyway, it looks like he's got something the two of you could stand to have a little more of.
A heart? Because of the heart on the chest? Is that where you're going, Junpei?
I'm talking about a heart.
Yeah, I saw that a mile away, dude. That's not what we call de-escalating the situation, now is it?
Huh? Oh, this? You mean on his chest?
Yeah.
It was set a little higher than normal for a human body, but the shape of the organ, there could be no doubt that was a heart.
Why would there be a heart in a doll?
I don't know, to practice for heart surgery, I guess.
I don't think it's a doll.
I mean, if you're a beginner practicing heart surgery, they don't let you do that on a person.
You think maybe it's like a medical mannequin or something?
Operation!
Or maybe it's got more personal uses?
Oh my god! Why would the sex doll be on an operating table, though? That has to... Well, I guess if that's your kink, like... I don't want to kink shame anyone, it's just... That seems expensive. Seven's grin was way more than a little perverted. Like, dude, I've seen better mannequins. Clover glared at him.
Anyway, how about we take a look around this place? Let's go.
Okay.
Sure thing.
These dolls are really kind of creepy, you know? Hey, it says something here. John? You think that's the doll's name? Maybe. This thing is creepy. I wonder why it's on the bed. A creepy medical mannequin is lying on the bed. Apparently his name is John. You know, John doesn't have any balls either. So I don't... Like, John doesn't have anything that would, like, lend him to be useful for those purposes. So I don't know what 7 was getting at. Hey! I wonder what this thing is. It says kg on the display. You think maybe it's a scale? An operating table. Do you think the old operating tables look like this? I have no idea. A white cloth. Medical mannequin is lying on it. John is just lying there. Yeah, John doesn't do much. A medical mannequin with its guts showing him. Ew! Gross. Hey, Junpei. There's a slit in this thing's chest. Yeah, sure is. There's something in here. Maybe we can get it out. Ugh. Damn it. Sticking thing won't budge. It's stuck. Well, I guess you can't use force on this one then. We need something small that can fit into that little hole. Oh. That's a lot of surgery stuff. There's some scalpels, a few pair of forceps, and a couple of syringes. All of it's too rusty to be useful, though. Hey, there's a scalpel over here that looks new. Boom. Okay, time for some surgery. You can see this thing's internal organs. If we had something that could fit into those cracks, maybe we could take out some of the internal organs. Oh, I guess the scalpel isn't good enough. It's gotta be something else, probably. Fake chest? Maybe you're supposed to heat something like that gauze to kill the bacteria. There's a boiling thingy over there. There's nothing on the lid or in the drawers. There's a whole bunch of bottles on the shelves. They all look like medicine. They've got labels, but they're all big medical words that I don't understand. A thing for boiling tools to sterilize them. There's nothing in the drawer. Forceps? Okay, that's it. What's under the cloth? Oh, cool! Yeah, you see, this one I could buy being the personal uses doll. Another medical mannequin? I think this one might not be medical. Well, depending on your definition of medical. From the looks of it, this one's a chick. She has a name, too. Lucy. Poor thing. Looks like Miss Lucy has only a head and a left arm. Maybe we're supposed to gather all her parts. The bed doesn't look very comfortable. Lucy's head and left arm are sitting on the bed. Maybe something will happen if we gather all her body parts. There's some kind of device attached to the bed. It says KG on the panel. Is this a scale? What's this thing? It's got those short iron legs. Maybe it's a heater. There's nothing inside it. Let's go out. What's in the... It's locked. We could probably find the key if we just look some more. Let's look somewhere else. Looks like it's locked. Guess we're gonna need a key for this one. Junpei, where are you going? The door we came through. The only thing out there is the numbered door. I'm pretty sure we don't need to tell you the numbered door is a one-way deal, so... You're saying there's no point in going back there, huh? And they're nodding. Awesome. Junpei, they think we're stupid. Thing for boiling tools to sterilize them. There's nothing in the drawer. Okay. John's just lying there. Have a good time, John. Hope you're feeling up to everything. Okay. If I had something to get through the cracks. Maybe the forceps? Okay, got a fake organ. The organ is... Organ? Really, Clover? I expected more from you. What are you talking about, Junpei? That one was pretty good. Oh, like you could do better. John is just laying there. Okay. There's nothing in it. There's a pipe going outside. Okay, that's it then. Maybe something will happen if we gather all our body parts. Okay, so we have a fake chest. Ew, that's gross. That's the chest. It's a woman's chest. The heart's gone, but it's pretty hot. If that kind of thing turns you on, Seven, then you're a real creepo. How is this hot? Dude, there's like... Dude. So we took the organ thingy out of the chest thingy. It's a lung, not an organ thingy. Huh? This part here on the back, it's all rubbery. You're right. So it's a fake organ. Of course it'd be... Oh wait, what's Seven grabbing for? Hey, it feels like there's something in here. You think we can cut through the rubber part? Let's try cutting this organ with the scalpel. Yay, we got a key. Let's see where it leads. Cool, it's unlocked. You hang your coat here. That's a bunch of hooks. Huh, let's see. What's this? Is some kind of medical record? New material has been added to the file screen. Ah! What the hell are you doing? Do you want to get out of here? But I'm tired! There are 4 different lights, one of different color, white, blue, red, and purple. Does this thing react to something and lights up? There's a ray of light going through the beaker. And it's hitting the thingy on the right. The white light on the top is glowing. Yeah, but the red, blue one, and purple ones still aren't lit. It has the Jupiter symbol. Do you think this is the exit? It might be. It's got a key. A sink. The doctors and nurses probably washed their hands here before operation. Nothing suspicious here. It won't open. It looks like it's locked. There's a red plate on it. Do you think it means something? Damn. It's not opening. Locked, of course. Blue plate here seems a little suspicious, though. Damn, it's not opening. It won't even budge. It's got this purple plate on it, too. Okay, so we have to solve some riddle here. There are 4 different lights. Each one has a different color. Does this thing react to something and then the light's up? Only the white one on the purple is lit. The red, blue, and purple are still in the dark. There's a ray of light passing through this. Okay, so we need to fill it up. I found a beaker. It's an empty beaker. Yeah, I know. I want to take it and fill it with water. Cabinet with a drawer in it. Item. Nope. Where is it? Okay, I don't see the... It said that was new info added, but... Oh, wait. Nope. Oh, this one's unlocked too. Good. Hey, Junpei, you think any of these... Do you think there are any slugs on this ship? Huh? Well, if there are, I was thinking we could put salt on them and then have Esker go. What is she pointing at? The label says NCI. Huh, salt. Do you think 7 will shrivel up if we put it on him? Why are you so angry at him? He's... Hey, you say something? There's a bottle of salt on the shelf, the label says that. Jimpy, there's a bottle of iron powder on the shelf. Do you think it's iron? The label says F. FE stands for iron, right? Okay, let's write some stuff down. NaCl is salt. Na is sodium and Ci is chloride. So salt is made up of 1 sodium atom, 1 chloride atom. And there's a bottle of iron powder on the shelf. It says F. C is iron. Huh? Something stinks. It's coming from this bottle. It says NH3. Well, that of course it stinks. It's ammonia. Ooh, good stuff. Let's go for a drink. What are you talking about? I'm talking about that bottle. It says so much on it. C2H5HO. It's ethanol. Can you... Is it safe to drink ethanol? Does it get you drunk? That's right. It's also known as ethyl alcohol. It's pretty much what booze is made out of. Wouldn't you get sick? So you're gonna drink it? 7, please don't drink it. 7. Nah, I won't. You might say that's what it's on the label, but there can be anything in there. Didn't stop you from guzzling down alcohol in the casino earlier. Hey, Junpei! There's dihydrogen monoxide on the shelf. Why don't you just say water? What's this? It looks like a can of spray with no nozzle. It says CO2. So it's a can filled with carbon dioxide. I really hope this is going to come in for a puzzle, because otherwise I've just been writing all this down for nothing. I was bad at science in school. A note on top of the table, it says 1 iron, 1 salt, water 3. 2 water 3. Carbon dioxide, ammonia, ethanol. What do you think it's a hint for? Maybe it's got something to do with this box. It won't open. Is it locked? You probably need to put in a passcode. Ah, geez, they even got a keypad on there. How much more obvious can you get? You can only enter 3 numbers. Once you put in the number, let's give it a shot. Let's go back. Blue liquid. Oh, I'm gonna need that. Red liquid. Gonna need that. So I need 1 iron, 1... Okay. 3 ethanol. So there's a bottle of salt on the shelf. It's made of 1 sodium and 1 chloride atom. So that's 2. Iron is a molecule that only has one atom, so that makes that 3. 2, 3, and then water would be 2 again because it's H2O. Is it 210? Oh wait, I clicked the wrong button. Okay, let's go. 210, enter. Okay. 212, enter. Oh wait. One salt. Okay, iron is 1, salt is 2, water is 3. Carbon dioxide equals 2. Well, look at the first one. Maybe it represents a number. So would that be 3? Okay, so iron is 1. So that would be 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 2. No. 1, 2, 0. Okay. Maybe it'd be 1, 4, 0. Or I don't like I don't know how it wants me to use it. I wonder what the numbers go after carbon dioxide, ammonia, and ethanol. Ammonia is 3. H2O must mean hot, and the O probably stands for orphans. What? So H2O is made of 2 hot orphans. 7. Is your head okay? There's a canister of carbon dioxide on the shelf, and it will say CO2. So that would be... Iron is... So then iron would be 1. Salt would be 2. Water would be 3. And then we have ethanol would be 2. And it would be 5. And carbon dioxide would be 2. What is it? I understand what it's going for, but it's NH3, N is nitrogen, H is hydrogen. So in other words, ammonia is made of 1 nitrogen atom and 4 hydrogen atoms. I'm gonna just cheat. I'm done. No. Fuck this. This broke me. I can't. I'm gonna look it up. I should probably try harder, but it's just like, no. I was bad in science. This is worse than the piano thing. Okay, I'm gonna be really careful to like make sure that I only look at this one and don't see any spoilers for anything else. I do want to try and solve them all on my own. It's just so bad. Okay. There we go. The note on the solution is 349. Thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. No. This would not have been fun. This would have not have been entertaining. This would have been bad. This would have just been you guys watching me fail science again in real time.
You think we should go back?
Yeah, I think that's probably best.
I think this is what my science teacher was talking about when he said science would come in handy one day and it was important to focus. But then again, that guy was a prick. Clover nodded and left. Junpei was about to follow her when he realized that Seven wasn't following suit.
Hmm?
Hey, Seven, what's up?
Did he drink the ethanol?
Oh, well,
Oh my god, he drank the ethanol. He looked up at Junpei distractedly and then back down at the brawn bottle he had cupped in his large hands. Oh my fucking god, I was kidding! He really drank it! I was kidding! I didn't think he drank it!
Is that a medicine bottle?
I got curious about it. Here.
Did you drink it? In response, Seven tossed the bottle gently to Junpei. He caught it and twisted around to read the label.
Ethylene diamine tartrate?
Did you drink that?
Yeah, that's right. CDT.
What kind of medicine is that?
It's not medicine. I think it's an industrial strength detergent.
Did you drink the detergent?
Why would they have something like that here?
Well, probably to clean stuff up.
Clean what up?
Fuck if I know. Still,
Probably your puke after you drank stuff you shouldn't have.
looks like it's cleaned my brain up.
Did you drink it? Junpei
you
looked up.
remember something?
Oh wait, no, he's just getting his memories back. Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Seven nodded slowly and spoke.
Well, I remember a story about EDT. Happened about 50 years ago. There was this factory somewhere in America making big old EDT crystals. They were making it to sell as an industrial strength cleaner, like I told you before. But a year after the factory started up, something strange started happening with the crystals they were building.
Crystal magic.
Water molecules started attaching themselves to the EDT crystals. This made them into a sort of mutation of the original crystals, called a hydrate. Once the crystals turn into a hydrate, though, it's useless as a cleaner. The factory had to just dump the crystals. As a hydrate, they were useless. But it didn't end there. After that day, the same thing started happening in EDT factories everywhere, even ones nowhere near that first American factory. They'd been making crystals the same way, with the same materials and the same equipment and environment. But now, all of a sudden, every single crystal they formed turned into a hydrate. In fact, ever since that day, no factory anywhere has been able to make a pure EDT crystal. Even in EDT research done years before, they'd never gotten a hydrate.
Okay.
But after it happened at the first factory, it just spread.
Like a plague.
It was like, man, how do you say it?
You mean like it was infected with a virus or something?
Crystals can get sick. They don't cure sicknesses, but they can themselves get sick. Seven shook his head.
No, not like that. It spread like wildfire. It showed up in labs that were completely isolated from the rest of the world. It even started happening to crystals that were completely sealed up. It doesn't seem like it could have been a result of this stuff coming in contact with other samples.
Then...
Well, I guess it was some sort of information.
We reshaped the fabric of reality.
Like, the crystals were transmitting this information all across the world somehow.
what information?
How to make a new crystal. Someone had to tell the stuff how to do it, right?
What?
Like he just whispered to the EDT in the tank, hey, if you do this, you can take in water molecules.
Come on, man, that's just... I mean, who is this someone anyway?
The crystal goddess that controls them all and wields their power.
Someone you can't see. Someone who exists all over the world.
Is this the part where you ask me if I've accepted Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior? Because that seems like the direction this is heading.
You mean... like a god?
Or maybe the devil.
Oh, okay, the devil. I'll listen to that. As Junpei was trying to figure out what on earth he was going to say next, Clover's shrill voice pierced the room.
Hey, what are you two doing over there?
I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
Stop wasting time and get over here.
Okay, we're coming.
Jeez.
Seven looked at Junpei.
Yeah, so anyway, that's the story. It might be useful someday. Don't forget it.
Okay, I won't. With a cryptic remark, he turned the room and left. Junpei was left behind to ponder what he just heard.
Information being transmitted invisibly. Could such a thing really happen? Well, thinking about that crap isn't going to help me right now. We need to figure out how the hell to get out of here first.
He took a deep breath and tried to clear his mind, and followed after 7. Hey, the blue light turned on. And I heard a noise. It sounded like something unlocking. Did you just pour it back into the bottle? She's got legs! Oh my god, what if 7 was right and we actually are just reconstructing a sex doll? The horror. Light's red now. Let's go. Got another leg. Got some red. Got some blue. I get it. You combine the red liquid and the blue liquid to make a purple one. Yeah, I learned this in kindergarten. That's the last time that science made sense for me. Good job, Junpei. The purple light came on. I heard it unlock. I'm sure it's unlocked. The locker with the purple plate has got to be unlocked. All right, let's see what happened. Did we separate them? Okay, we only have purple liquid left. Fake stomach. Let's go. And okay, so we've collected the 6 parts of the medical mannequin. All we got to be left. So the one we've got must be for Lucy, right? Yeah! Seems like it. Well, I say we give Lucy her parts back. Any objections? Nope. Agreed. Alright, let's get started. Combine! And I'll form the head. Hey! Nothing happened. That's odd. Maybe it's the wrong weight. Weight? Well, yeah, you know how there's a scale on the side of the bed? Maybe we need to get the scale to a specific number. How are we gonna do that? I think we're supposed to swap her body parts with John's. Oh, let's give it a shot. Operating instructions. The screen will display 2 medical mannequins. You can switch their body parts by selecting the part you want to switch out. Give each other a hand. And a leg. And another leg. Tum-tum? Give back the arm. Nope, that's off by 5. Switch each other's chests. Switch legs. That's still off by something. Switch arm? Nope. 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 That's still 2. Nope, still off by 3. Off by too much. Oh, there we go. Hey, Junpei, I just heard something. It came from John's operating table. You better check it out. Where's John? Oh, good old putty old pal. Hey, Junpei, look at the scale. Huh? The lid on the scale. It's got the Jupiter key. Oh, I get it. We must have opened it because we matched John's weight to what was on the chart. I was trying to get them to both be the same even weight. But you know what? You accidentally blindly stumble into success sometimes, and that's okay.
Hey, hold on.
Junpei stopped about to put the key in the doorknob.
Oh, what's up?
Where's Clover?
Oh god, did we lose her?
Huh?
Junpei turned around and Clover was nowhere to be seen. God damn it.
Oh, god damn it. Where the hell did she go?
I love when I say something and then a second later Junpei says the same thing. It really makes me feel like we're on the same wavelength, you know?
Okay, just hold on a minute. I'll go get her.
Sure thing.
Junpei left 7 at the door and headed back to the operating room. You found her sitting next to the operating table. She was staring at the mannequin.
Hey, Clover, what's wrong? Come on, let's get out of here.
She didn't respond. If she hadn't been standing up and breathing, Junpei might have thought she was dead.
What are you doing? Did you want to come back here and say goodbye to John?
It wasn't the best joke, but it was something, an attempt to lighten the mood. Clover didn't laugh. She stood stock still and said
Hey,
nothing.
Clover, can you hear me?
Perhaps it was something he'd said, or perhaps it was something else. Suddenly her mouth opened and she whispered in a dry, dead voice.
My brother might be dead.
Oh, fuck.
Huh?
That's why we couldn't find him. If he's dead, I'm going to be next.
What? No! I'm gonna keep you safe. Suddenly the operating room felt very cold.
What are you talking about? What's wrong with you?
He gave her a small shake, but she didn't respond. Even if he's gone, the rest of us are all still gonna protect you, okay? Her silence grew heavier.
Let's just get out of here. We've got the key. Let's use it. That cool with you?
Yeah.
Clover nodded, almost imperceptibly. Still, Junpei was glad to see that she was at least somewhat responsive.
Then it's time to go.
He put his hand on her shoulder and guided the preparation room. As they arrived at the door, she suddenly stopped.
I'm sorry.
What was this? Why was she apologizing? Junpei wasn't sure what to make of her. Was she emotionally unstable because her brother had gone missing?
I'm really sorry. Just forget everything I told you, okay? Don't worry about it. Really. I mean it.
How could anyone pretend not to hear something like that? But something told him that this wasn't the time to press the issue. Junpei gave her the warmest, kindest smile he could
All right.
manage.
Thank you.
Her smile was weak, but it was almost painful to watch.
Damn, what the hell took you guys so long?
Seven looked up as they walked in the room, clearly
You playing
irritated.
doctor in there or something?
Oh my fucking god, no, no, no. I have no idea. I don't know how old Clover actually is, but she's wearing what looks to be a high school uniform. So no. She's a baby. No.
Maybe. Jealous?
Oh my god, Junpei, no. They stood in front of the door. Junpei took out the Jupiter key.
All right. I'm gonna open it now. Is that cool?
You don't need to keep asking, just do it, alright?
Fine then.
He slid the key in the keyhole and turned it. He felt it unlock. The door opened with a soft mechanical creak. Melancholy. Not mechanical. Melancholy. Beyond it lay a simple white hallway. There was no fanfare or confetti. Obviously, there was no one there to applaud them. They simply walked through the door, and that was it.
All right. Let's get going.
Hey man, what's up with you? You're so serious, you know?
Clover's freaking out.
Can't you sound more happy, get a little excited?
Oh my, by golly gee, we found our way out of this room into another. Oh my, by my lucky stars, I'm so happy. I could just do a little skippity hop in the air and clack my heels together.
Not really.
Junpei turned from Seven and took his first step down the simple white hallway.
My brother might be dead.
But he might be alive.
I'm going to be next.
No, you won't. I'll keep you safe. I won't let us get split up again like the submarine timeline.
Like hell I can. Not after hearing something like that.
They left the operating room. The hallway took them around several corners and past several doors, but they were all locked.
You too, huh? Every door in this place is locked up tight.
Yep. Sure is.
How about that one?
The final door was hidden behind the corner of the hall. Oh, we're going back to the hospital again, aren't we?
May as well give it a try.
Junpei grabbed the handle, and as made to push open, a voice stopped him. The voice came from behind him and belonged to neither Seven nor Clover. What?
Jumpy!
June!
Huh?
Huh? She spun around and saw someone running toward him from the other end of the hallway. There were 3 people coming toward Junpei and his companions.
June? And Santa. And Lotus too.
Whoa! What the hell is this?
What are you doing here?
What? But we didn't...
Before he could finish, Clover spoke.
Hey, guys! Could you come take a look at this?
She was standing near the end of the hallway that branched off to the right. The rest of them ran over to her, curious as to what she found.
Look on the wall here.
There was something on the wall at the end of the hallway. Oh, it's another
A
map.
of
Cool.
the ship's interior?
It says C deck.
C deck.
So it's the map for this floor then?
Yee.
Door 7. And... Door 8. Yep, they both eventually end up at this hallway.
In fact,
Yeah, isn't that what I said?
Ye-
We aren't going to be split up permanently till we find door 9.
yeah, that's when we have tough decisions to make.
We might get separated for a little while, but we'll see each other again. Otherwise, we won't be able to open door 9. That's how the nonary game works.
I see.
Junpei looked at the map of the ship's interior again.
Wait a sec. Hey, could this lead to...
As he looked more closely, his surprise and excitement gave way to weirdness.
Oh,
You've got to be kidding me.
Yep, we're going back to the hospital rooms. At least we'll see Ace again.
We may as well go.
yeah.
They moved one by one through the door.
Almost forgot. We should keep this.
He pulled the map of the ship's interior off the wall and let go. The 6 of them stood in front of the door and delayed in a semicircle. Santa stepped forward. He took a hold of the door and spoke without looking back at the other
Ready?
5.
I'm gonna open it.
Slowly, all 5 nodded their heads in silent assent. With a deep breath, Santa threw open the door. They poured through the doorway into the room, and without even looking around, each one of them knew where they
I
were.
knew it.
They were just where the map had said they would
We're
be.
back.
This hospital room is our
In the
Groundhog
hospital
Day.
room.
I see. I believe I understand what you're saying. The 6 of you split into 2 teams and went through doors 7 and 8. You solved the puzzles in the operating room and the laboratory, and then met one another in the hallway after opening your respective locked doors.
He looked like anyone might after having just waking up, but it seemed his brain was working as well as ever. He had managed to grasp, summarize, and understand each team's report.
At any rate, I feel a bit silly for my little show of altruism.
It was cool. You kept us from arguing for hours, and that's what's important. If you hadn't done that, we would have probably still been here arguing, wasting our time.
I know I said I was sure you'd come back for me. I didn't think it would happen so soon, though.
Ace shook his head with a rueful smile.
Well, we saw each other again and we ain't dead, so I say that's good enough.
7
Anyway,
smiled.
I say we get out of this creepy old place. We found the key we need.
The key?
Ain't that what I just said? I'm talking about the Jupiter key. We found it in the operating room. Right, Junpei?
Yeah.
Junpei nodded.
The solar system keys. We found a couple more in the laboratory and the kitchen. Here, the Earth key and the Saturn key card.
And with that, she pressed them into Junpei's hand. The metal had the Earth symbol, and the key had the Saturn symbol on
I
it.
might lose it. It's probably better if you hold on to it. That way it won't be my fault if it gets lost.
Yeah. On it.
Junpei felt slightly less than honored. He's like, yeah, I don't want to be held accountable for this, so you take it, but it's fine. Okay.
Now
At least
we
she's
have
honest.
3 keys that we haven't used yet.
Yeah. The Jupiter key that we found in the operating room. The Earth key that Lotus just gave me. And the Saturn key card that Lotus said was in the kitchen.
Junpei tucked the new keys into his pocket. June spoke up.
The Jupiter key is supposed to be for the door at the end of that long, straight hallway, right?
Yeah. If the map's right, then it connects to the central staircase. Then, next to the stairs,
Wait!
They were the first words anyone had heard out of Clover in quite some time. Her face suggested they weren't going to be very happy words. Yeah, she's mad.
What about door 3?
We have not checked door 3 at the moment.
look, you saw the map, right? It's the same as 7 and 8. It just lead us back to the big hospital room. There's no point to seeing what's on the other side of that door.
There is a point.
Yeah, her brother might be there.
At least there is for me.
There were tears in her eyes, but she glared at Seven as hard as she could, just the same. She looked very much like a frightened puppy. There wasn't a man alive who could have resisted those eyes. 7 looked everywhere in the room except at Clover and muttered a coughed apologies under his breath.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Snake might be on the other side of door 3.
Clover nodded once. The next person to speak was Ace.
Very well. I'll be coming with you then. I've had a nice long rest. I think it's time I was up and about again. So 7, you'll help me, won't you?
Huh? Me?
Junpei did the calculations quickly in his head. 4 plus 1 equals... Yep, math.
Damn. Well, I guess that's how it's gotta be. So I'm going with you, huh?
Yes, you are.
All right, let's get moving.
So it was decided that Clover, Ace, and 7 would discover what lay behind door number 3. They're not gonna find anything
Okay,
good.
we're heading out.
Be careful.
Whoa. Didn't think I'd be hearing that from you, Lotus.
Don't let it go to your head. I'd be in trouble if the 3 of you bought it. The rest of us can't open the 9 door.
Ah, the truth comes out.
The truth is always out with Lotus. She is very blunt and straightforward. I appreciate that.
Okay, we're off.
Okay, so they're going. After exactly 9 seconds, the door is closed.
All right, we should get moving too.
Huh?
Get moving.
Where are we going?
Well, it would be a waste of time to just sit around, wouldn't it? Let me explain.
Yeah, so we gotta split up in our own groups too.
Oh, I get it. We're gonna see if we can get anywhere interesting with the Jupiter key.
Yes. If we're lucky, we might find Snake.
We probably should have told the others before they went through that door, hey, while you guys go through door 3, we're gonna look around for other things. And then we'll meet up back here.
And here's the Jupiter.
All right, Junpei, open it if you please.
Yeah, on it.
We're back on the main deck.
Great.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm asking.
No idea.
You know, that's a good question.
Junpei looked off in the distance thoughtfully. Lotus sighed and shook her head.
I can't believe this. You guys followed me here, but you don't even know why?
Oh god, yeah, we were just saying we didn't know why we were doing this.
Junpei, you've got the solar system keys, don't you?
Yeah. The Saturn. And the...
What about it?
Don't you remember the elevator?
Yeah.
On C. And next to the elevator, there was a card reader with the Saturn symbol on it. And on A deck, on the door to the left, there was a key.
Yeah.
So the 2 keys that Jumpy has?
Yep. So let's go. So we went that way. So according to this, we went through that door, went through this door. Now let's go here to just skip forward to picking these
1, 2,
parts.
3, 4. All right, 7 pieces. Just double checking, but everyone wrote their code name and a door number they want, right?
Yep.
Yes, just like you told us earlier.
Can't believe we're voting here.
You know, now that I'm thinking about
We need
it,
to make the whole. Hurry it up.
Yeah.
let's go,
All right.
let's go vote. Now that I think about it,
The first
when
one
we
said
first
Ace
went
request-
through door
Yes, no,
3,
we don't.
we
Next is-
didn't
Yeah.
see
Clover?
Snake's
No,
bracelet
what?
in there.
Just give it up. It's not like
I am not.
barely.
So,
Maybe. Nobody
Yeah,
wants.
okay, finish. Okay, they're wrestling. Okay, get it out.
Oh,
They have unresolved sexual tension.
Junpei.
June?
Yes.
Ace and
Okay, let's go.
Santa. The door. Okay, I want to go through.
Let's go through door number 1.
My choice is door.
Santa was unconvinced.
Hey, wait a minute there. You cheating?
Yes.
Cheating?
I'm asking if you changed your number after you heard what doors we wanted.
He absolutely did.
How could I do that? I wrote it down on the paper earlier.
Let me see that.
Sure, here.
they did, Junpei quickly slipped the piece of paper he'd been hiding into his pocket. Although he'd never know it now, Santa had been justified in his suspicions. Junpei had switched the papers.
I had 3 pieces of paper ready. And I put the one with door 6 on it into the pot.
He put a small mark on it so he would know which one was
I
his.
just needed to make sure I drew last. After I saw everyone else's result, I just chose whatever door I wanted. If the number I'd already put in matched, then I didn't have to switch the paper out. Well, what does it say?
He fought the urge to smirk.
You got lucky.
Santa snorted and tossed the paper aside.
Very
frustrated.
well. We've decided who will go through door 1. It will be Clover, Junpei, and myself. Our only problem is the 2 remaining teams.
June and I want door 6.
Lotus and I want door 2.
That's not good. We can't open either of those doors with only 2 people. Aw.
Fine. 7, we'll go through door 6.
Sure thing. I didn't really want to go through door 2 anyway.
Bad things happen when you go through door 2. It leads to the submarine.
Besides, if we've got a younger girl with us, it'll lower the average age.
Why do you care about that?
Right, June?
Why do you care about that?
Well, I
June was at a loss for words. Yeah, this was a weird thing to say. Lotus was not.
Pig. You just wait and see.
Her eyes were on the eyes of a woman prepared to kill. A shiver ran down Junpei's spine. Why is everyone acting like Lotus is so old? She's hot. She's a MILF. She is fine wine.
Calling me old. This is why men are such a pain in the ass. They're about as subtle as a brick.
And they're at it again.
Even after they separated at the staircase, Lotus was still muttering angrily to herself.
I'll see you later, June.
Jumpy.
Circumstances dictated that June and Junpei would have to part ways again, but this time it didn't sting quite
Don't
so
make
much.
that face. It'll be like what 7 said.
We aren't going to be split up permanently till we find door 9. We might get separated for a little while, but we'll see each other again. Otherwise, we won't be able to open door 9. And that's how the notary game works.
It'll be fine. I'll see you soon.
All right. See you later.
Lingering uneasy remained, but they went their separate directions without much trouble. Junpei, Ace, and Clover headed
Here's
toward
A-Deck.
A-Deck.
It was the door on the left, right?
That should be it, yes.
Then here we go.
They opened the door and walked through.
It's just as Santa and Lotus said.
Ignore the barking dog. Ignore it. At the end of the hallway stood a door with a large red 1 upon it.
A numbered door.
To the left, bolted to the wall, it was the red.
There's the red. I'll go first.
Ace went first, wavered his wrist over the scanner panel.
Now
Waving
the
his
2
wrist
of
over
you,
the
if
scanner.
you would.
Now the 2 of you, if you... Okay. Junpei was next. Finally, listlessly, Clover lifted her arm. She leaned toward the scanner panel. The 3rd asterisk clicked to life, shining brightly. Ace took hold of the
Now.
lever. He took a deep breath and turned to Junpei and Clover.
Are you ready? Shall I pull it?
Yep.
Yeah, anytime.
Pull the lever, Ace! Clover said nothing. She nodded a little more than a lethargic twitch of
Very
the
well,
head.
then. Let's go. 3, 2, 1.
Whee!
And it's open! Move it!
Let's go, gang.
Where is it?
Frantically, Junpei scanned the room. It's over there. His eyes summon a dice to determine whether they lived or died.
There it is! Over there!
Next to the door they come through was the dead. And as one they ran to it. They put their hands over it and they were fighting for it. Okay, we're good now.
It stopped.
Yes, it did.
Junpei could feel his heart pounding against the inside of his ribs. Ace and Clover were breathing hard and fast.
I don't believe I'll ever get used to that.
It'd be concerning if you did.
I'm not sure it's something I'd want to get used to. We should finish this game before imminent death becomes a normal thing.
It already kind of is a normal thing, let's be real.
I agree.
Now then.
Junpei looked around again, this time more slowly.
There's another door.
Yep. Is that one locked?
Let's try opening it.
He took a hold of the knob and easily, gently pulled it open.
So, this is the wheelhouse?
This is the captain. He closed the door again and turned to Ace and Clover. He fixed each in turn with a meaningful stare, then
Ace,
spoke.
you investigate the wheelhouse next door.
Very well.
Clover, you're in charge of this room. Say something.
Okay, I will.
All right then, let's get started.
Okay, well, it's only like this one room. Okay, so we got a map. A world map with the Atlantic Ocean in the center. There are a number of pins in several locations. What do these red pins mean? Well, the nautical charts I picked up earlier have a map like this one. Maybe one of them matches up to the pins or something. Let's see. Well, what do you know? Looks like this one's a match to the pins. Okay, so we got 7 locations connected by 7 lines. And each one has a word next to it that's probably speed. New material has been added to the file screen. I don't know how to get to the file screen. There are shelves lined with books. Let's see what's in the blue one. There's something written on it. Ship's log. Huh. Ship's log. New material has been added to the file screen. A wooden box, maybe a case for letters. Hey, Clover, you ever write letters? Nothing. Got a pocket watch? A voice he hadn't expected startled Junpei from his examination of the pocket watch.
Oh, pocket watch. Might I take a look at it?
He spun around to find Ace standing in the doorway. Junpei shrugged and handed him the pocket watch.
Hey, man. What are you doing over in this room?
Oh, I just thought I'd come check up on the two of you. Is there a problem?
No. Not really. I honestly wasn't paying enough attention to realize he left.
Well, not a problem, but...
Junpei looked desperately around the room, anywhere but at Ace, trying to find a convincing reason to dismiss him. Ace opened his mouth and took another look at Junpei and shut it again. A small smirk appeared on his face.
Oh, I see. Of course.
How old is Clover? He looked at Junpei over, then glanced at Clover. How old is Clover?
I apologize for the intrusion.
How old is she?
Well, best of luck.
Ace gave Junpei a knowing pat on the shoulder and left.
Ow.
For no reason he could fathom, Junpei's head began to hurt.
What the hell? My head.
A sharp pain in his head. How much time had passed? He wasn't sure. But he did notice when Ace strode through the door. His smile was more of a smirk, but he'd had an air of a man who knew more than his opponent.
Yes. There was something I wanted to check, if you don't mind.
Yeah? What's that?
Pardon me.
With no warning, Ace slipped his hand in the pocket of Junpei's vest. Oh, he's gonna know we're cheating!
Hey, what the hell are you doing? Whoa, what are you putting your hand in my pocket for? Stop!
He's gonna find the extra pieces of paper to know that you cheated! He reached for Ace's arm, but it was already too late. The old man's hand were in the pieces of paper Junpei had balled up and hidden in his pocket.
Just as I thought. You switched them, didn't you, when we voted?
Yep.
Well, I can't say that I care. I managed to get through the numbered door I wanted, despite your mischief.
Then, why did you...
Oh, simple curiosity. I hope you won't think ill of me for it.
Ace smiled and gave Junpei a friendly pat on the shoulder, then turned on his heel and left. I didn't want to leave Clover alone. She was really afraid that if her brother was dead, she was going to be next. And I want to be here to protect her. Because, like, last time I got separated from her when I went through the door, too, she got freaking murdered. And I don't want Clover to get murdered. So I got to keep her around. I got to stick close to her. I got to protect her. It was a small defeat, but it was a defeat. Junpei had lost the upper hand, and he knew it. He could feel his stomach begin to tense.
Damn.
The left drawer, nothing. Right drawer, nothing. A chair! Clover isn't very talkative. She looks kind of out of it. Is she thinking about Snake? You know, I've been thinking about Snake too, and I don't know if he's actually dead. Because when they found the body, they said that the face was unrecognizable and that they could tell it was Snake because of the clothes. But there was no mention of the wrist of the watch. There was no, like, when we went and found the ninth man's corpse, we found his watch. But when we went and found but when we went to find Snake's, there was no mention of it at all. So maybe he's still alive and just running around naked somewhere. It's a light. Well, I guess she doesn't really feel like talking. She's not really paying much attention to anything, is she? Her mind must be somewhere else. Yeah, so she can just sit there for a little bit. It's okay. A compass. It appears to be broken, however. You see, the glass cover has been smashed to pieces. So, this isn't good. So many drawers, but nothing inside them. A desk, anything in the drawers? Nope. The hell? Well, steering wheel might be a more appropriate term. Oh! It looks like some sort of lock. It's got a weird shaped indentation to it. Huh? The shape. Maybe it does look like the pocket watch would fit here. Nothing. I imagine the pocket watch is intended to go in there. However, we may need to do something with the watch first. Item. Mechanical pocket watch and string. It doesn't appear to be working. The hands have stopped at 5 minutes, 39 seconds past 10 o'clock. Turning the knob does nothing. Yeah, it's probably broken. It looks as though you could move the hands, however. I only move the hands manually. The knob doesn't work. Okay, so there's nothing in here for us. No clock. That's the door we came from. It looks like this is the only exit. Oh, we came from that way. What's this? An engine-ordered telegraph. They used ones on old ships to adjust the speed of the ship. Like a gear shift in a car? Well, it's a little different. This device doesn't connect directly to the engine. In short, it's a transmitter. The navigator officer uses it to the speed of the ship, and it sends signal to the engine. There's a handle on top of it which can be moved back and forth to... Hold on. There's no handle. You're right, there isn't. It looks as though it was deliberately removed. An engine-old telegraph where the handle's been taken off. If we can find a replacement handle, we should be able to get it to move. The steering wheel, let's see if... Whoa! Looks like the steering wheel moves. So it would seem. I noticed something else as well. What's that? Well, if you move this wheel, the compass also moves. What do you mean? The ship, it's moving. Ha! Tricked you, didn't I? The wheel and the compass must be connected to another somehow. Do you think that's important? Well, let's try turning it again. Does anything happen in any of these? Okay, so we're gonna keep going until we get to south. I don't know if... There's a circular cut in this board. This thing won't budge. It feels like there's something keeping it. What would be the point of moving it? The ship is stopped. The ship is stopped. What would be the point of steering it? Yeah, I know, but still. Oh, we have to get the... I think we have to get the pocket watch. So that would be one past north, I think. Maybe if I enter the directions in that order. Oh wait, back. Nothing is happening. Jubei is almost certain there's a clue somewhere that will help us solve it. Have you found anything? Perhaps something with the points of a compass on it. Broken pocket watch. I can only move the hands manually. The knob doesn't work. I have to go to... Is it in file? Okay. Ship's log. The ship's log, the following was written on the last page. We leave for a new journey across the sea. After leaving port, we are headed south and west. We turned southwest to steer around the continent, then proceeded northwest. We made port, then changed our heading to east for a time, there and are now headed due north. Soon we will dock in the United Kingdom, the homeland of this vessel. Okay. So I just need to write down where to go. So south, and then we turned southwest. Then we turned northwest. Then we changed to the east. And now north. And then home. Oh yeah, this would have given me the total weight to their individual parts. That would have... Okay. So we started going south. Then we had southwest. Then we went northwest. Then we went east. Then we went north. And then we went back home. Okay, this is bad. That's weird. Why isn't anything happening? Jinbei, you aren't hiding anything, are you? Have you already found something with directions on it? Something with directions. Does he mean something with compass points on it? If that is what he means, then maybe I should show the order that I'm supposed to enter this stuff. Okay, wait, stop. Back. Does it have to do with the compass? I don't know what to... I'm bad with directions. I'm really bad with directions. I'm going to tell a story. I'm going to tell a very sad story right now, okay? When I was, I didn't realize that until I was 21 years old, I thought that north was always the way you were facing. Like, that if you were going in a direction and you were going north, that it was like north was always the way you were facing. So whatever direction you were facing, you were always going north. And the only way you could ever go south was if you were walking backwards. And the only way for you to go east or west would be if you walked sideways like a crab. Apparently that was insane. And the people, like, when I talked to, like, people about this, because, like, my ex-girlfriend at the time, like, was talking about directions with me, and I mentioned this, and she was like, are you joking? And I'm like, if I say no, are you going to dump me? And she's like, can I laugh? And it's like, she's like asking me all these questions, because every time I tell someone this story, they're like asking, like, how did you pass geography in school? And I'm like, because it was always the same map. That person always drew it when they were facing that north. They always had the little compass to let you know. And it's like, oh my god. And I was just like, this is how it's gotta be. It made sense to me. I managed to make it through geography with no one correcting me on it. It's like, why are things called North and South then? Like, why is there a North America and South America? I'm like, they were named that way when someone was facing those norths. And apparently, and this just gets more insane, like, someone asked me, is like, what is the North Star? In your head, does the North Star in the sky always move to be the way you're facing? Or is that just arbitrarily named that? I'm like, it's just arbitrarily, like, look, the reason it's the North Star is that whenever you're looking at it, you have to be looking up to face it. And north is always the way you're facing, so it's always north. I accepted that I was wrong. Like, when someone was like, that's not how that works, and how did you make it through high school not knowing the difference? And it's like, well, no one corrected me. No one corrected me. That just, like, no teacher noticed this. Everyone's like, she knows where they are on the map, and it's like, I didn't know how the compass worked, but I did. Let's see. Is there another room? That looks like another room. Please help me. I don't think I can enter that one. There's a second door there, but I can't enter it. Oh, the helm. Oh. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to look it up because I'm so stumped. I feel so embarrassing because this is like 2 things in a row that it's like I have to look stuff up for because I can't figure it out. What is this? Some kind of display? It looks like a little electronic scoreboard. I imagine it was added recently. Nothing on it. I feel like it's like super embarrassing for me to just, let's see, what is this? A compass? It looks like it's connected to the helm. Like, it's so embarrassing for me to need to look up a way to do this twice, but it's also just like I cannot figure it out. Okay, make it go these directions. Okay, south. Oh, wait, west. Northwest. East. And then was that it? I can't figure out how to put it in right. South, west, south. Oh wait, no. Okay. Let's go. South, west, southwest, then northwest, then east, and then after east, go north again. Oh, thank God. Look, it's just, it really hit my weak points here, okay? Science, geography, these were the things I was failing. The handle came off. Stooping so low, are you, Zero? So, I sure hope this handle fits. Yes, it fits! Excellent. That should allow us to operate the engine order telegraph. Let's give it a shot. Dead slow, slow, half, full, stop. Okay. Nothing's happening. No, I don't think so. Take a look. Over there, above the door to the chart room. Oh, does that tell us what we need to do to put it in? There's something on the wall that looks kind of like the arrival board. There's only stuff to plate on the left side. What the hell is this? It's the name of the ports in the world. I imagine it's showing us the ship's route. You know, just like the ones you might see at the airport. Departing XX, carrier flight XX at 0XX. Like that. Oh, I get it. It does look like those are the names of all the ports along the route. But there's only one line that shows the arrival time. Ah, that time at the bottom, right? 47. Oh, God. 47 seconds. 25 minutes. Past 7. Perhaps that's the arrival time. Let's move it to match the arrival time. Oh, perhaps. Ace suddenly went up to Junpei. Excuse me, Junpei. Hey, he took my pocket watch. Yeah, let's do that. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Just trust me. I do, Ace. I was a bit worried you murdered Snake earlier, but now I think that he's just running around naked. It should be fine now. Oh, thanks for giving me the watch back, but you don't need to look so smug about it. I took it and looked at the needle. Then, 47 seconds and 25 minutes past 7 o'clock. Oh, you changed it to match the final arrival time. Ace nodded slowly. You know what to do next, right? Give it a shot. It's nice to have someone else hold my hand through the puzzles. Especially because I've been doing really bad and needing to look up at walkthroughs lately. It's upsetting. Looks like some sort of lock. It's got a weird shape indentation to it. I don't know where that came from. I'm sorry. Sorry. It's fine. I'm fine. Okay. I think doing Ace's voice hurts my throat. But it's okay. I'm good now. Actually, maybe the pocket watch would fit in there. Huh? That's strange. Nothing's happening. Perhaps we set it to the wrong time. Well, the arrival board had a full time for the destination. And we set hands on the watch that time, so... Are you saying the arrival board is at the wrong time? Yeah, I think it might be. We need to figure out how to get it to show the right one. The needle and pocket watch point at the same time as well. 47. Broken compass. Alright, let's give this another shot. Full, then half, then slow, then dead slow, then stop. Did that change the board? Let's go back to file. Ship's log. Okay, that's the mannequin. Ship's log. Okay, is there any talk about them? No. This has to be it. It would start full. Half, slow, dead slow. Back. That's weird. Nothing happened. Indeed, and it appears to have had no change to the arrival board either. Ideally, there ought to be a clue somewhere that might suggest what speed we need to put. Junpei! What's that you have in there? Huh? Oh, this? It's a nautical chart or something. I think I found it in the chart room. What on earth are you doing? The speed is written right on there. Did you put the speed on the Did you put the speed it shows on the chart? What's the... Okay, where is it? Okay, it's... Back. Ugh. Oh. I'm not doing so hot with the puzzles today. I will admit it, okay? Thank you, Ace. It wasn't in the inventory. I forgot I had this. Okay, so it's full, half, slow, full, half, dead, stop. Yeah, Ace really needed to do that. Ace is carrying this puzzle room. Ace is carrying it. So we were at full, then we went to half, then that, then half, then half again, and then dead slow, stop. Ace really is carrying the puzzle solving aspect of this room. I'm just bad with ships. Huh, that's weird. I thought I put it in the right speed. Did I mess up? No, I don't think so. The same thing happened earlier, remember? There's been a change to the arrival board. Yeah, you're right. Let's check it out. Junpei, take a look. The display panel looks different. Yeah, you're right. Only the left half is on, though. The last line, it says the estimated arrival time of the final destination is 10 seconds past 3 o'clock. Oh, then you mean... I see. Good work, Junpei. You're a sharp one. You matched up the hands on the wall like I did earlier, didn't you? Now you've set it to 10 seconds past 3. Yep. Then you surely know what needs to happen next. Let's give it a shot, shall we? Ace has really been, like, carrying us throughout this, and he's also been so nice about it, and I feel so bad I ever accused him of murder. I've accused him of murder, I've accused June of murder, I've been like throwing out accusations everywhere, and now I'm just like thinking, Snake isn't dead. We didn't find his wristwatch. All we found was a mangled corpse that we couldn't recognize, and that we could only recognize via the clothes. So that must mean the Snake is running around this boat naked. Open! Yay! It says open now. Good work. It seems you were successful. Well done, Junpei. Hey, Clover! What? Look, we unlocked the door. Now we can get out of this room. Clover? You okay, hon? Oh. Well, let's go then. Clover. Yeah, she's not having a good time. I didn't find it. Snake found it. Ace found it. I didn't do good.
A hallway?
It's far too narrow to be called one.
They found themselves in a small space outside the wheelhouse. On their left was a wooden door.
This seems to be the only route.
Yeah, let's go.
Junpei pushed it open and stepped into the room beyond.
Wow.
It was full of all manner of turn-of-the-century electronic equipment.
Well, these machines are weird. I've never seen any of them before. Huh? Wait, this one is...
One smaller machine had a metal bar that ended in a circular handle. Ace seemed to recognize it.
Ah, yes. A telegraph key. These were used to transmit Morse code a long time ago.
He turned and slowly took in the room.
This must be the communication office.
Across the room from the door they'd entered through was another door.
And that door?
A metal plaque was nailed to it. It read, Captain's Quarters.
Huh.
That's what it says.
Then, do you think...
Ace swallowed. Junpei could feel his hands beginning to sweat. Only Clover seemed unaffected.
Well, we won't know if we don't open it.
Yep, she's down for it. She's ready to punch Zero in the face. She walked up to the door and put her hand on the knob. It opened easily without so much as a pause. She walked in. Junpei and Ace followed. The first thing they saw... Oh, shit! Was a man on the floor covered in blood. Oh, fucking Christ. Oh, no. Junpei felt his body seize up, his mouth went dry, and he felt very, very cold. Oh my god, he's got a wristwatch on too! He's got a wristwatch on! What number is he? The blood in his veins slowed to a crawl, his heart tightened like a fist.
Not again.
This was the third time he'd seen the horror of death laid out before him. He didn't think it was something he could stand to see more of. Check the wrist. What number is this guy? What? There were supposed to be 9. Was there more? How does this all fit? Holy shit! Still, he had begun to accept that whatever happened to him was beyond his control, and whatever force controlled him was driven by a determination that he could not hope to match.
Damn.
A sense of helplessness and desperation washed over him. It left behind a feeling of utter emptiness that wormed its way through his body like acid.
No, wait. We didn't check his pulse yet. Maybe he's still alive.
Oh god, no, but he's super dead. Wait, maybe he is. The watch is still attached to his wrist. It didn't detach, so he might actually still be alive. Fueled by that spark of hope, Junpei ran to the man's body, and his heart fell. When he touched his hand to his neck,
No pulse.
his pupils dilated and he wasn't breathing. Then the watch should come off. The watch comes off when you die.
Well, he's dead. Damn. If only we knew how it happened.
Junpei lifted the man's already stiff body. There was a deep red wound on his chest.
These wounds. I wonder what killed him.
Junpei did not have to wonder long.
It must have been this.
Oh, freaking axe. For lying next to the corpse was an axe. The entire blade was drenched in a bright red blood. From the shape of the man's wound, there could be no doubt that it had been made by the axe. Junpei looked at the body again. Okay, clearly there are other people in here that we don't know about, because this guy we never met, and he was here, and he has a watch, and he was part of the game, and he's dead! A lake of blood stretched on around it. He was wearing the clothes of a ship's captain, although they were stained with blood.
These clothes. A captain. Does that mean this guy was Zero?
Then who killed him, and why was he wearing a watch? On his left hand was a bracelet. The number on the bracelet was 0. Oh my god, it is 0! Wait, but then how's 0 dead?
Bracelet 0.
It was only then that Junpei noticed the stench of blood that filled the room. He couldn't help but laugh. There was nothing else for him to say. It was too simple, too obvious, too straightforward. If there hadn't been a dead man on the floor, Junpei might have thought it was a joke. This is a red herring if I'd ever seen one.
Junpei.
It may be wise to find a way out of here first.
Yeah, you're right.
If he's dead, the watch should have come off. The watch detaches when you die, but it didn't here, so... Oh well, we gotta find a way out of here first. Seek a way out. There's a bunch of weird buttons on here that probably switch what you see on the screens. Do you know how to work this thing? Why don't we just press one of these? Like this one. Well, I guess it does change the... What the hell is this?
Huh.
Junpei snorted with grim humor for the second time since he come in the room. The 4 screens along the bottom each had a single letter spelling out.
Z-E-R-O, huh? It's like he's making fun of us. What do you think?
He turned to Clover, who was standing next to him. Clover nodded.
Nothing.
It seemed that she cared about little. Of course, Junpei could hardly blame her. Given the strain she was surely under, Junpei was somewhat surprised that she had responded at all. Still, he had to ask. He gestured toward the corpse.
What about him? Do you think that's really Zero?
I think it's a fake. Clover shook her head weakly.
There's no way that's him. Didn't I tell you already? Zero is one of us.
Yeah, right.
I know it's important to figure out who this guy is, but don't you think we should figure out how to get out of here first?
But...
Please, I don't want to waste any more time.
Clover looked miserable, as if she could start crying at any moment. Junpei didn't have the heart to tell her no.
All right, sure thing.
Was his mind playing tricks on him, Junpei wondered? For a moment, he could have sworn he'd seen Clover smile. Well, maybe she appreciates that we checked in on her. What's the deal with this? Is it some kind of code? There are 4 rows of numbers and letters. They all start with 0 and all end in A, F, N, or V, respectively. Maybe it has something to do with the number bases. New material has been added to the file screen. There's nothing inside that drawer. Switches on. Let's see what happens if I flip one of these switches. Nothing. Looks like it doesn't work anymore. Hey, isn't that the door on the screen right behind us? You're right! Whatever the screen it seems the screen in real times. I wonder if that means something, you know? Something on the monitor, just static. Nothing on the monitor, just static. And that's it. Okay, let's look at the file. Numeral system chart. Numeral system chart. I found. Okay, 10 is a base. I think this is probably used to be a door. Nobody's going through it as long as the metal plate's there, though. Well, even without the metal plate, the desk's in the way. A chair. Oh. Nope. They look like batteries. There's a cable running along them to the monitor. Well, I don't know if we have, like... Okay. There's blood on the chair. Do you think he was the dead guy? Yeah, probably. Oh, a music box. Oh, it's one of those old music boxes. How about we wind it up? Why does it sound like that? Is it broken? The pins on the cylinder are shaped all weird. I don't think those are pins. It looks like someone put something else on top of it. I think we're gonna have to take it apart to figure out what's going on, don't you think? Music box, the pins look odd. We'll have to take it apart if we want to get a good look at it. Small table. It's a lamp, but it doesn't turn on. I don't think there's anything special about it. A bed. There's nothing in it. Cold trail of electronics. I guess gotta put in a passcode. I don't think it's just about numbers. There's a hole in the bottom right there. You think you need to put a key in it first. Let's see if shaking you gets us anywhere. No dice. It looks like whatever the camera sees shows up on the screen behind us. So yeah, if I put my hand here in front of it, it shows up in the middle top screen back there. You've got a short lifeline, Junpei. Hey, mind your own business. Oh, cool. Well, that's probably bad. Small screwdrivers combine. Alright, the screwdriver's gonna make short work of the music box. Search. It looks to be a cylinder. There are numbers and pins and sort of pieces of metal that look rather like fans attached into it. Ink. There's nothing in the drawer anymore. An old telegraph machine. I'll be honest, I have no idea how it works. An old telegraph machine. Nothing suspicious here. There's a really long cable. The tip is hooked onto one of the desk drawers. Oh, what is this? It's blank. There's nothing written on it. Combine. Back. Combine with the ink. I guess I'll put the ink on the cylinder. And then combine it with the paper, and then we can see out the message on the cylinder. I gotta roll the cylinder across the piece of paper, and if I'm right, the ink should... Boom! Morse code. Just as you suspected, right? Now you have a pattern of dots and lines in the paper. I imagine it's Morse code. These dots and lines are the dots and dashes of Morse code. I don't know Morse code. It looks as though that drawer is the only thing that's locked. I don't see a keyhole, though. The electronic locks, perhaps? Take a look at the left side of the drawer. Yeah, there's some cables over there. That must mean an early telegraph communications device. Most likely used to transmit radio signals of some kind. I experimented with it earlier, but to no avail. I imagine it's broken. There's a pair of headphones on the desk. I guess the communication back in the day, whatever it does, doesn't work. A chair. Look, a hook. That wasn't a joke! I know, man. A clock mounted on the wall. The hands aren't moving. It's a little surprised the time is wrong then. And there's nothing on the back. It's an old telegraph machine. I'll be honest, I have no idea how it works. There's nothing in the drawer. Nuh-uh, there's air. How old are you, 9? Alright, I've got the Morse code I'm supposed to use. If I do this right, something will happen. I hope. Alright, let's give it a shot. Dot. 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 Boom! Finally solving puzzles. Feel good. That's the last one, and yes. Excellent work, Junpei. Good job. You seem to have figured it out. You've unlocked the drawer. A red file lay in the drawer. Junpei reached down and picked it up.
Looks like there's something on the cover. ALLICE.
Huh. L-I-C-E.
But isn't it supposed to say all ice? This doesn't have a space between the L and the I. Are they saying that ALLICE is a single word?
It was an interesting thought, but it left Junpei's mind quickly as he opened the file with whatever was far more interesting and far more confusing. Hieroglyphics? Each page was covered in strange characters. They looked like tiny drawings of birds, snakes, insects, cornered animals, wings, and even kneeling humans. There were many pages in the file, and each one of these was full of strange symbols. What the hell is this? He didn't realize he'd spoken out loud until Ace looked over at him.
They are hieroglyphs, a form of writing used in ancient Egypt.
Ancient Egypt?
That's right.
Oh, you know, June did bring up the whole beautiful mummy thing.
Can you read them?
Of course. I can't. What would make you think I could?
I don't know.
What the hell?
Junpei flipped through a few more pages. It wasn't just 1 or 2 pages that were covered in the strange symbols. Every single page was covered in them.
Whoa, the whole thing's like that.
Trying to read them was pointless. Junpei wasn't going to waste any more time with them. He made it to close the file, and something fell out.
Huh? What's this?
He bent down and picked it up.
Oh, a key card.
For Mars. There's a symbol on it that reminded Junpei's of the symbols for the Saturn and Mercury keys. And on this one, however, had a dot in the center of the male symbol.
Uranus. That's
Oh!
the Uranus symbol.
That's Uranus. Okay. Junpei looked over to see Ace examining the card. In addition to the Uranus symbol, there were 3 words engraved on the card as well.
Something's written on the bottom.
Oh, bottom deck library.
Bottom deck library. This must be the key to the library, then. Is the bottom deck a library?
Probably. Let's hope it's not. Let's hope the flooding hasn't reached there. Otherwise, it's gonna be some soggy books.
Anyway, whatever. It's gonna have to wait. I can't do anything right now.
He gripped the key card tight and shoved it deep in his pocket. The material's been added to the file screen. We also got a unique key. The control panel had an electrical lock. Looks like it's got a keyhole in the bottom right. Maybe the key I got earlier. Sweet, now I just have to put a key in it, and now it's on. Junpei, look! There's a minus symbol on the screen. There's 8 of them. That probably means all we've got to put in 8 digits. Do you think you can figure it out? Okay. Information about Alice. It says Alice on the spine. All the pages are filled with hieroglyphics. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. The nautical table. That's different. Numeral system chart. Okay. A numeral system chart found in the captain's quarter. 10 is in base 10. 10 in base 10 is written as A in the hexadecimal. Therefore, 11 is B, C. Okay, so for Alice then, A would be 10. Alice is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A is 10. Okay. Oh god. What letter is L in the alphabet? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L is 12. So that would make it 22. 22. And then it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Oh, wait. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. So then I is 8. 8 in this case would be 18. C is 12. And then E is 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Eight digits, huh? Once I've put in the H number, press the. I guess if I mess up, I press the. Alright, let's give it a shot. 10, 22, 22, 18. These aren't gonna fit. Clear. Okay, maybe then I just put in 0 for the first one. Then 2, 2. Nope. Back. Huh, what's the passcode? I'm pretty sure I searched every part of this room by now. Okay, let's see if it gives me some more hints. If I mess up, I press C one more time. Let's see. Usually if I leave enough time, it'll help. Like, I think I cracked it, but it's also like... Did I? Shit, wrong again. Hey, Junpei, didn't you find a list of numbers and letters? Don't you think that might be a clue? It is, but I just... Alice on the spine. Ten is base 10. It is written as A in hexadecimal. Therefore, 11 is B, C, 13 is D. But then even with that would only leave me 6. So 10 is a base. It is written A. So therefore 11 is B. Okay. So that would be 10. Maybe I should do it in... Okay. So Alice is 10. Do I need to find it? Okay, so it's Alice. That's what we need to find it for. Why does it only have the... Why does it just regularly say Alice instead of all... More of the all A's? Okay, maybe we just ditch the 2. 10 is the base. 11 is B. I would still be a 1, 2... No, wait. The frickin'... I'm looking at... Oh, God. Okay. I'm gonna look it up because I'm stumped, and it's so embarrassing how much time I've had to look stuff up. But I genuinely tried figuring it out with what I was given, and I cannot figure it out. Because what I'm getting is, like, more or less than 8. So, I'm gonna look it up. It's embarrassing, but I need to swallow my pride to succeed. Yeah, I have no idea how that equaled that. Because even the instruction... Because the walkthrough I looked up real quick gave hints, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense with what I have. I have no idea how you get that from what I had. Especially because A is 10, and it's starting you off with not that, so... Unless it has to do with the root... I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. I did this. I'm a woman without dignity. It worked. Good job, Junpei. Don't praise me. I had to look up a walkthrough. I'm a failure. Excellent. You seem to have unlocked it. Good work, Jimmy. Stop telling me I did a good job. I did it. All right, let's go. The camera was weird. I never found out what the camera was for. I didn't find it. Other people found it and posted how to find it online, and I followed what they said. Because this was just, I just wasn't, I don't, it's later in the game, it gets harder, I guess. And I understand, like, there have been times I've had to, like, kind of, like, cheat a little bit, but it's been in, like when I was writing down on the pasting the sticky notes on my computer screen so I could keep track of the piano key notes easier, because I was having a hard time with that. But it was still, like, this was, like, to be having this hard a time this many times in a row, it's embarrassing. They stepped out of the captain's quarters and into another hallway. The hallway stretched out in front of Junpei for a bit before turning left like a great backward
All right,
L.
let's go.
Junpei rounded the corner and took off down the straightway. He ran, and ran, and ran. At the end of the hallway was a door.
That's the next door.
He made straight for it.
A piece of paper.
What? He was nearly halfway to it when he noticed a piece of paper in the middle of the floor. Junpei skidded to a halt.
This is...
He dropped down on his hands and knees and quickly tore the paper off the ground.
Map of the ship's interior for A-Deck.
Okay, we got another map.
What's wrong?
Ace, slightly slower by virtue of his advanced age, had finally caught up with Junpei.
I found a map for this floor.
He showed Ace a piece of paper. He showed Ace what he snatched from the wall. He looked at it long enough to determine what it was and nodded.
I see.
And with that, he began running again past Junpei.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Dude, we keep finding the maps. It's not special anymore.
I should keep this, though.
I have never looked at the maps. Junpei shoved the map in his pocket and got up to follow Ace, but something stopped him.
Hey, where's Clover?
Oh god, did you guys lose Clover again? He turned around and Clover was nowhere to be
Damn
seen.
it. What the hell is she up to?
Frick, maybe she's just a slow runner. Junpei muttered angrily under his breath and took off down the way he came. He stopped around the corner and he saw her. She was standing in front of the door to the captain's quarters and her hand on the doorknob.
Clover!
Huh?
As Junpei watched, she closed it, gently and quietly.
What the hell are you doing?
Nothing.
What do you mean, nothing?
What? Clover had unconsciously put her pants over the pockets in her jacket as if she was trying to hide something. What was there to take?
What the hell is that?
Did you take the watch? That would have been smart. Taking the watch is smart.
What?
You've got something in your pocket. What is it?
Oh, this? This is... I wonder.
What the hell?
Come on, we gotta hurry.
Someone asks you what you have in your pocket, you just go, huh, I wonder. And they don't, as that does kind of cut off the convo. With that, Clover ran straight past a somewhat confused Junpei. As she did, he caught a glimpse of her back.
Clover, what's that on your back?
Sticking up from her collar was something that looked like a big wooden stick. Why does she have the axe? Well, I guess it makes sense that she would grab the axe. I mean, she was saying earlier that she was afraid that if her brother died, she'd definitely be next. So she probably wants to keep safe. But still, it's dangerous.
A stick?
It's the axe.
Hey, Clover! What the hell's that thing on your back?
It's an axe. She didn't respond. Instead, she quickly turned a corner and disappeared.
Is she ignoring me?
Yeah.
For crying out loud.
Junpei did his best to convince himself that it would make sense later and ran off after Clover. Junpei pushed through the door and found himself in a large room with a large set of stairs.
Big stairs. Huh. So this is where it ends up. Just like it says on the map.
It was just what he'd expected to see after reading the map. His "I see" after reading the map to himself meant that Ace had probably realized the same thing.
Ace, did he head down?
Yeah, he was in the lead. He put his hand on the handrail and leaned back down.
Oh, There he is.
Look, the 4 others are there too.
And it's not just Ace, Santa, June, and Seven. It's
Really?
Let's join them.
Okay, so we got everyone together. They reached the B deck at the same time.
Jumpy, Clover.
Okay, everyone's alive now. That's great. I'm used to finding dead bodies here. June's face was excited. Something had happened that much Jimmy could tell simply by looking at her. Given the situation, he was not inclined to be excited about the sudden developments. June, however, couldn't contain herself.
We found it.
Found what?
We found it.
Oh, the 9th door?
What did you find?
The last door. We found door 9.
Cool, now we just gotta leave.
What?
Come on, just follow us. We'll explain on the way.
Okay.
Seven turned and jogged off down the stairs.
Well, if that's the case.
Wait for me.
We should get going as well.
The rest followed.
Jumpy, we finally made it.
The relief and excitement in her voice echoed what each of them felt.
It's finally time.
Junpei wasn't quite ready to believe what they'd done it, at least not just yet. Still, if everyone said that it was door 9, then it probably
We've
was.
reached the end.
He could feel his heart racing. A mixture of anticipation and fear ran through his veins. He could feel his legs shaking. He was doing his best to maintain a sense of healthy skepticism, but he couldn't deny the prospect of escape was an exciting one. We got a problem about the whole 9 route thing and how many people can get through this door, and also there is a girl with an axe right now, so if she doesn't get to go through that door, she's gonna try and go through it by force.
But something's bothering me. Only 3 to 5 people can go through the numbered door.
And if Clover isn't one of them, she's bringing the axe down on us. Let's be real, that's where this is heading.
7 of us are on our way to door 9. That means that, best case scenario, there will be 2 of us who have to stay behind.
As long as it's not Clover, we shouldn't be killed.
2 people. Is there a way?
Junpei looked over at the clock.
4:30.
There's still time to get help.
We've only got 90 minutes left. I've got no time to wonder about it now.
Hey, Junpei! June! What the hell are you two doing? Hurry it up!
Santa's voice jolted Junpei out of his reverie.
Let's go, Jumpy.
June took off down the stairs, jogging as quickly as she could.
Yeah.
Junpei followed. They were quiet for a while until... They had just reached C deck when Clover spoke.
Hey, what about door 2?
Everyone else stopped. Bad things happen when we go through door number 2. Bad things happen. They all turned to look at Clover. Seven spoke.
What about door 2?
Door 2 is the only one we haven't gone through it, I mean.
Bad things happen when we do, though.
Yes, that is true.
Are you guys okay with that? Not investigating it, I mean?
So what? We found door 9. We don't need any of the other doors.
What's the point? Huh? What's the point in going to door 9?
Getting out so we don't drown.
We can't all go through it, right? And we should do what we have to do before we go any further.
Bad things happen when you go through door number 2, though.
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. The best way to finish it quickly is to do the border pieces first. You know? Or what? You think all 7 of us should go to door 9? And then we argue over who stays behind and who gets to go? Do we really want to do that again? Who knows? If we check out door 2, maybe we'll find something. Maybe we can find a way to get all of us out. Huh. I don't know what might be in there. We may not find anything. But don't you think it'd be better to at least have a look? I mean, am I wrong? Does that sound wrong to you guys?
It makes sense.
Yeah, you do have a point.
The others nodded in agreement.
The last time I checked the clock, it was 4:30. It's not like we've got a lot of time, but if we're quick about it, we might have time to take a look.
You're right. Let's go take a look at door 2.
They were back in front of the elevator. Nearby was the large
The
hospital
elevator
room.
can take us down to door 2.
Who shall go then?
Let's see.
Me. I'm going.
Then June, 7, and I need to go with her.
Yep.
Hey, why do you get to...
I
'Cause
don't mind. We don't waste
Santa,
time arguing over it.
Santa is the best at math. Just let him figure it out for us.
Jumpy, I'm okay too.
See?
Can we just go now?
Fine.
All right, let's get going.
I'll see you later.
Okay. Be careful.
Bad things happen at door number 2. They climbed in the elevator and Junpei listened to it creak and rattle its way out to the bottom deck. Only Junpei, Ace, and Lotus were left. Can we check out the library then? Because we got the key to the library, so can we check that out while they're doing this? As the elevator rumbled out of sight, Ace spoke.
Lotus, would you be so kind as to go with me?
Go with you? Well, I didn't think people still talked that way outside of the 1950s. Well, I'm a mother. Would that be a problem for you?
He's like, are you ready to be like, as like, she's literally like, okay, but you're gonna have to be the new father, you're gonna have to be the father to my children. You're gonna have to be a stepdad if you want this to be real.
That wasn't what I meant to... I was hoping you would come with me.
Seriously, though, I was kidding. So, where was it you wanted to take me?
There's something I wanted to show you.
Hey man, what the hell? I'm not important enough?
Well, it's not like that.
Dude, he left you alone with Clover. Leave him alone with Lotus. Wingman. You know, Lotus, we know, is an adult.
Once I've shown Lotus, I'll show you.
Really?
Of course.
Ace's smile was friendly.
Fine. Do whatever you want.
Thanks, Junpei. Are you coming, Lotus?
Fine. Doesn't look like they're going to be back anytime soon. I might as well go and see whatever it is you think is so important.
Thank you. Well then, shall we go?
Ace turned and began to walk. Lotus followed. They disappeared in the hallway on the left. Just Junpei, all on his lonesome. He walks a lonely road, and one that when he walks alone. Time seemed to drag as Junpei waited for the others to
They're
return.
so slow. And what's keeping Ace and Lotus?
Suddenly, the elevator opened. They're back? A single person stood there.
Clover! I guess you're the first one back.
It was only Clover inside. I didn't see the rest. She looked at Junpei, then slowly, purposely stepped out of the elevator. The door closed behind her.
Where's everybody else? What happened?
She didn't answer. Instead, her eyes swept the room, then settled on Junpei.
Where are Ace and Lotus?
Oh, Ace said he wanted to show Lotus something, so they went into that hallway.
Junpei explained what had happened.
Oh, then they went over there?
Her voice was small and timid.
Yeah, I think so.
He repeated his earlier question.
So where are June, Santa, and Seven? Why aren't they with you?
You really want to know?
Oh, they're all fucking dead, aren't they? Because bad things happen in door 2. There was something wrong with her smile.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Here, let me show you.
Clover pulled something out of her pocket and tossed it at the floor at Junpei's feet.
Huh?
He looked down. On the floor in front of him were 3 metal rings.
Bracelets. Oh my god. Oh, holy shit.
Clover, what the fuck did you do? Junpei collapsed.
No. No way. No way. This has got to be some kind of joke. This can't be real.
Junpei's body felt like rubber. His heart felt like a cold lump in his chest, and his hands shook uncontrollably. Sweat poured down his face. The 3 bracelets sat there on the floor before him. He could see the numbers on their faces.
3, 7,
And
6.
Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelets. There are only 2 ways to do so. 1. You escape from this ship. 2. your heart rate reaches 0. In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confine of the ship, or detects that the wearer's heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically.
What the fuck?
Why?
Junpei's voice was flat and broken. Clover's response was cold.
Revenge for my brother.
Oh, fucking shit!
He was forced into door 3 and murdered.
Okay, and you know for sure it was them?
You need at least 3 people to open a door. Who were the 2 that opened that door with him? It could only have been Santa and 7.
Okay, so why kill June?
That's why I killed them.
Okay, I get that.
But why? Why did you kill June?
Because she tried to stop it.
Because she tried to protect them.
Yep.
She was in my way. She had to die too.
Okay.
No. No.
Junpei shook his head, desperately trying to wake himself from what had to have been a dream.
No. No.
It couldn't be real. It just couldn't.
Hey, Junpei.
He felt Clover's hand on his shoulder. Her smile had gone horribly wrong. Her face looked like a mask from the stretched human skin. Her smile that parted her lips did not extend to her eyes. They were dead and empty. The girl in front of him was no longer the Clover he had known. Perhaps she was not even human.
Let's go.
Her hand reached out toward him.
Let's get out of here. Let's leave this ship.
4 + 5 = 9. We can just leave together.
What the hell are you talking about? To open a numbered door, you...
Yes, I know. You need at least 3 people. But as long as we have this...
Clover reached in the pocket and pulled something out. She took the 0!
That's...
It was another bracelet. Junpei could read the number on the face. 0.
the 0 bracelet. You've got something in your pocket. What is it?
Oh, this? This is... See? You get it now? If we have the 0 bracelet, we can leave. You and I can open door 9 with just the 2 of us.
Junpei, you either go with her or she kills you and takes the bracelet by force. It's your choice.
See? So let's go. Come on. Hurry up.
She shoved out her hand again. Junpei looked up at Clover. She had the face of a demon. But there was something else. There was a holy light that surrounded her. She was both a fierce god and a benevolent goddess filled with love.
Junpei?
Her voice was soft. Her eyes weren't empty anymore. They were so deep. So deep Junpei could feel himself falling into them. He felt dizzy. There was something oddly bewitching about her. His mind was beginning to crack and his heart began to melt. The hand she was offering him. It looked so soft, so inviting.
Clover.
Junpei reached out with his own trembling hand and closed it over hers.
Yeah?
Okay. Junpei breathes with agony. Okay. Well, she didn't really need us alive for it. She just needed the bracelet. She just wanted to cut her arm off. Okay. He shuddered and twitched, his body spasming as he went into shock. He screamed until his throat was torn and bloody, then screamed more. His cries echoed across the room. Eventually his movements slowed, then faded. There was no more strength left in Junpei. Jesus Christ, Clover! He could feel his body begin to go numb. He no longer felt pain. He no longer felt anything. Whatever Junpei had been was gone. The last remains of his mind began to fade. Even as his visions faded into nothingness, he saw Clover.
Thanks, Junpei.
Yep.
I'm just gonna borrow this, okay?
Her smile was cold. What was left of Junpei's conscious mind drifted away. That was all that was left as was a twisted, broken corpse. Yup. Well, I set into this not wanting Clover to die. Oh, the achievement is called Let Me Ask You a Question. Okay. That's fine. So we got the axe ending. What are these? Locked, unlocked. Okay. You know what? After Clover brutally cutting off Junpei's arm, which was entirely unnecessary, by the way, he was willing to go with her for his own survival. I am tired. I am tired, and we will figure out the other endings and the other ways to get out of here next time. Because for now, much like Junpei's life, show's over.